You know, whenever I teach classes on women's literature, I start off the semester with this really startling statistic. In 1696, 1/3 of the plays performed on the British stage were written by women. In the 20th and 21st century, we have never come anywhere close to that percentage. And so it just shocks people to recognize that there was better gender representation in the 17th century than we have today. And so journals like ours matter. It matters that we promote women's voices, that we recognize that women have interesting and valid things to say and to write about, interesting and important perspectives.
Tulsa Studies in Women's Literature is an academic journal that publishes research on women's writing from all time periods, genres, nationalities. We were the first journal devoted solely to women's literature, established in 1982. We publish articles and essays on archives, innovations and research techniques, the status of women in academia, book reviews, review essays, so a very wide variety of material.
You know, I think that having access to the journals and the ability to work in the journals is one of the most important things that our graduate program actually offers, because we're offering students real-world insight into what the academic publishing industry looks like.
Interning at TSWL is a fabulous experience. It's been one of the greatest experiences I've had in grad school to date. I've learned a lot of invaluable skills that I can actually translate to the workforce upon graduation. One of the things that we focus on is the recovery of women's writers, and this entails going back in the archives and revisiting authors who have had very minimal attention and putting the spotlight on them.
Each person kind of has their specific job. Mine is publicity manager, meaning that I talk to other university publications, other scholarly journals, and I try to see if we can kind of facilitate a relationship.
So as the book review editor, I coordinate our entire book review section, which is a full section in the journal that's just book reviews. I pick the books that we're going to review. I find people who will review them for us. Usually these are advanced scholars in the field. And then I edit the reviews along with the managing editor and run them through our publishing software.
Tulsa Studies in Women's Literature celebrates women's voices in women's writing while also providing really valuable work experience to our interns. So I hope you'll come work with us.